Wow! Number one sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa! Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan, Cool FM. You are listening to Cool live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews at 4.
Good afternoon, and this is koolNews at 4. I'm Cairo. The death toll resulting from the onslaught of Tropical Storm Enteng has risen to 20 according to data released as of 8 a.m. on Saturday by the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. Meanwhile, 18 people were reported injured, of which 2 have been confirmed. 26 people are also still missing. Enteng affected 2,394,169 individuals, or 675,428 families. The NDRRMC added that 171 roads and 32 bridges were affected. A total of 7,046 houses were reported damaged in the Ilos region, Central Luzon, Bicol region, Western Visayas, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Calabarzon, and the Cordillera Administrative region. Enteng also left 657,981,684 pesos worth of production lost in the agriculture sector and 675,256,168 pesos worth of infrastructure damage. Enteng exited the Philippine area of responsibility early Wednesday morning as it developed into a typhoon. The rains and flooding caused by Enteng prompted the province to suspend government work and classes in schools last September 2 and 3. Public school teachers will receive their 2024 salary increase differentials in September, Education Secretary Sonny Angara announced on Saturday. The pay increase for the teachers is mandated under the Executive Order 64 issued by President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr. He announced that the 2024 salary differential is as mandated by Executive Order 64 of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will be released this September, with salary increases effective from 2024 to 2027, the Department of Education said in a statement. In a Facebook post on Saturday, Angara said that the salary differential is applied from January to August 2024. Our teachers are the foundation of our nation. No progress is possible without them, Angara said. Angara added that the performance-based bonuses for 2020 and 2023 will soon be released. We are working closely with the Department of Budget and Management to ensure the release of the 2022 and 2023 performance-based bonuses, Angara said in the same statement. In June, the DBM clarified that the issuance of the bonuses will proceed despite the issuance of EO number 61 that suspended the implementation of results-based performance management system and performance-based incentive. Angara also noted that the department is preparing guidelines under the Mantatak curriculum to reduce teachers' workload and provide adequate rest time between classes. Public school teachers are also entitled to an increase in allowance from 5,000 pesos in school year 2024 to 2025 to 10,000 pesos starting in school year 2025 to 2026, mandated under the Kabalikat sa Pagtuturo Act. The medical allowance of the teachers will also increase to 7,000 pesos starting next year. A dispute between Pagadian City's leadership and the Zamboanga del Sur provincial government over a 3.7-hectare property threatens the attractiveness of the land to future investors. Mayor Samuel Co and Zamboanga del Sur Governor Victor Yu had clashed over the sale of the property at the heart of the urban center, which is now undergoing commercial development by Robinson's Land Development Corporation. In August 2020, Robinson's Land acquired through a bidding 2.5 hectares of the property for 655 million pesos. The following year, the remaining portion was sold to KMC Realty Corporation on behalf of Phil Gold for 323 million pesos. Construction of the Robinsons Mall is set to be completed in the next few months and is slated to open by the end of the year, raising hopes that it will steer more commercial development in the city. But Yu's ally in the City Council, Councilor Maria Alicia Elian Ariosa, filed a case before the Office of the Ombudsman in Mindanao against Go and 11 former members of the 13th City Council and the 2 buyers of the portion of the property, accusing them of graft stemming from the sale. You said that because the property was awarded to the local government by the national government, it should only be used for public purposes. With commercial development, you said there is irregularity, it is an illegal transaction unless approved by Congress. You said the title to the whole property must revert to the local government since the transactions were illegal. The recent action by Governor Yu sends a bad signal to future investors in the city. That is why I brand this act as anti-development, Go said. Just imagine the hassle that this harassment suit would bring to Robinsons and Pure Gold. Your business master plan in the city will ground to a halt, Go added. He further said the city's council authorized the sale transactions and the provincial board approved them. The mayor said the governor should have raised the matter before Robinsons began its construction. Cole said this unwarranted squabble could dose cold water to the interests of property developers like Island Land and SM Properties to prospect the city. City legal officer Georgina Ariosa Lopez provided the Philippine Daily Inquirer a copy of the original certificate of title number 0-3376, which Regional Trial Court Presiding Judge Haron Bagues agreed to have been issued to the city government in 2006. The title was eventually issued by the Land Registration Authority on October 18, 2010, signed by Mr. Eulalio Diaz III. Lopez noted that the city government first claimed the property before the court on January 16, 1967. In 2011, the provincial government, through then Governor Antonio Ciriles, filed a petition claiming the land parcel. However, the city favored the city government, Lopez said. And let's get into the headlines from around the world. As Super Typhoon Yagi uprooted thousands of trees and swept ships and boats out to sea as it made landfall in northern Vietnam Saturday, state media said. The typhoon made landfall in Hai Pi Hong and Quang Ninh provinces, packing winds exceeding 149 kilometers or 92 miles per hour, VN Express said, after blowing past southern China where it killed 2 people. In Hai Pi Hong, metal roof sheets and commercial signboards were seen flying across the city's sky as the typhoon hit. It has been years since I witnessed a typhoon this big, said Rehan Thi Hoa, a 48-year-old woman from Tai Pi Hong. It was scary. I stayed indoors after locking all my windows. However, the sound of the wind and the rain was unbelievable, she told AFP. The typhoon hit Vietnam after killing at least 2 people and injuring 92 others on southern China's Hainan Island. State broadcaster CCTV said Yagi brought winds of more than 230 kilometers per hour, uprooting trees and prompting the evacuation of around 460,000 people. Southern China is frequently hit by typhoon in the summer, and Atom, which form in the warm oceans east of the Philippines and Thailand. Typhoons in the region are now forming closer to the coast, intensifying more rapidly and staying overland for longer due to climate change, according to a study published in July. Okay, yeah, I got it. I was right. Okay, we will do one more before we head to ad break. Pope Francis arrived in Papua New Guinea on Friday for the second leg of his 4-nation trip through Southeast Asia and Oceania, becoming the second pope to visit the poor, strategically important South Pacific nation. A cannon salute and marching band greeted the 87-year-old Pope on the tarmac of the Port Moresby Airport as he arrived after a 6-hour flight from Jakarta, Indonesia. During the brief welcome ceremony, the Pope momentarily lost his balance while maneuvering from his wheelchair to a chair, but his security guards steadied him. While he was traveling, Indonesian police revealed they had detained 7 people from the Java and Sumatra regions on suspicion of making threats on social media of staging suicide bombings during papal events and disrupting the Pope's security protocol. The spokesperson for the Indonesian Police Elite Counterterrorism Squad, Aswin Sirigar, described the threats as primarily a publicity-seeking exercise but added that the investigation was continuing. Francis' packed 3-day Indonesian visit culminated with a jubilant mass on Thursday afternoon before a crowd of 100,000 that filled 2 sports stadiums and overflowed into a parking lot. Don't tire of dreaming and of building a civilization of peace, Francis urged them in an ad-lib homily. be builders of hope, be builders of peace. The Vatican had originally expected the mass would draw some 60,000 people, and Indonesian authorities had predicted 80,000. But the Vatican spokesman quoted local organizers as saying more than 100,000 attended. I feel very lucky compared to other people who can't come here or even had the intention to come here, said Vienna Francis Basol, who came with her husband and a group of 40 people from Sabah in Malaysia but couldn't get into the stadium. Even though we are lucky outside with other Indonesians seeing the screen, I think I'm lucky enough, she said from a parking lot where a giant TV screen was erected for anyone who didn't have tickets for the service. So this was the recap from yesterday, which we will not get into that since we already read that one here. Alright, it is now 4:15. Actually, we are almost reaching to 4:16 in the afternoon. So koolNews at 4. We'll be right back. As when we return, we will be covering right away with the showbiz happenings from Philippines and around the world. Stay tuned.
Maglaro sa Bingo Plus app para tuloy-tuloy ang saya. Kasi isang piso lang, makakalaro ka na sa Bingo Plus.
Malay mo, mapanulunan mo pa ang jackpot prize sa first online live streaming bingo sa Pinas. At panalo sa bingo,
Plus na saya!
Keep it fun. Game responsibly.
Good pick, Donnie.
As an actor, harsh lights, debris, and intense scenes can harm our eyes. Dad, kaya naman we visit EO Executive Optical for expert eye care and state-of-the-art facilities. So if you love your eyes, visit EO Executive Optical.
Ang galing! Pang matagalan.
Parang tayo lang, Han, no?
Everest Appliances.
Babe, ano ever best decision mo in life?
Siyempre, building a home with you.
Everest Appliances. Health, wellness, energy saving. Everbest from Everest.
Big and small, meron yan. Big and small, meron yan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY. Sulit yan. Meron yan. Ito ang sulit na pamilihan sa buong bayan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY.
From traffic lights to bright lights, adventure sites, and show nights. Basta Sunsilk with regular use, may lugay-ready hair ka anytime, anywhere. Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable with Active Infusion, made with a blend of flower oils, vitamin B3, and collagen. Now with its best ever fragrance versus previous formulations. Sunsilk, $2.25 lang per wash based on sachet SRP.
Nananakit ang katawan? Hindi dapat tinitiis yan. Ipinakikilala. OL Scent Oil Liniment.
OL Scent Oil Liniment para sa rayuma.
OL Scent.
Para sa muscle pains.
OL Scent.
Para sa sakit ng ulo.
OL Scent. Para sa stomachache, stiffness, cramps, sprains at minor skin disorders. May bagong kasangga tayo. OL Scent Oil Liniment.
May tamang bango. May hagot. At tamang init na kumakapit.
Protektado ka sa bawat pananakit. OL Scent Oil Liniment.
Always feel well. Basta naka-OL.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol and eucalyptus is the generic name of OL Scent Oil Liniment. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. Mabibili na sa mga suking grocery at butika malapit sa inyong lugar.
Bicolano kita, Bicolano ika, Bicolano ako Bicol. Sinda Bicolano kita, Bicolano ika, Bicolano
Ako Bicol Party List. Katabang na, kasurug pa.
Kung di nawawala, may bakterya at virus yan sa baga.
Mag-Somyux Advance, magaling maglinis ng lungs, kaya mabilis magpagaling ng ubo. Somyux Advance, now in liquid.
Resolve copied phlegm in as fast as 3 to 5 days when taken 3 times a day. Carbocysteine plus zinc is the generic name of Somyux Advance. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Hi, it's Solen.
And Nico Bolsico here.
My family is everything.
They mean the whole world to us.
They inspire us to be our best.
They are our #1 priority. When it comes to our water,
we prioritize exceptional. We only choose Nature Spring distilled drinking water. Distilled through a 12-step process that brings safe, world-class, high-quality drinking water.
Is the only water we trust for our family.
After all these years, it's still only Nature Spring distilled drinking water.
At dahil umuulan, Nor sinigang ang ulam.
Umulan sa ilang bahagi ng mundo.
It's been raining in Manila, hindi ka pa nilalamig. And if it's raining in Manila, hanap mo ba asin kilig? Magsinigang ka na lang pag malamig. Kaya pag raining in Manila, mag-Nor para asin kilig.
Asin kilig sa tag-ulan, mag-Nor sinigang ka na. 7.50 SRP for 11-gram packs.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis for 75! Champion sa bango for 75!
Oo, for 75 na nga lang!
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
May immunity gap ba ang anak mo? Ha? Immunity gap?
Si Angel, ang hirap pakainin.
Si Mela, pabalik-balik ang sakit. Si Tuto, ang tagal gumaling. Immunity gap na yan. Help stop immunity gap. Palaging mag-Celine Plus. Tulong para 100% ang immunity. Based on RENI with proper diet, exercise, and vaccination. Help stop immunity gap. Mag-Celine Plus. Araw-araw.
Alagang Unilab yan. Ascorbic acid plus zinc is the generic name of Celine Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
China at Estados Unidos, hindi tayo pwedeng maibig sa gera ng dalawang higante.
Hinihiling ng Amerika ang Pilipinas na makipagdigmaan.
Samot-saring pambuyo sa Facebook kontra China.
Hindi kailangan ng angas. Hindi kailangan ng dahas. Hindi kailangan magsalpukan. Lalo na dito sa ating bakuran. Putulin ang alitan. Huwag pumanig sa dayuhan. Piliin ang bayan. Piliin ang kapayapaan. From Senator Amy Marcos.
Ayos lang, basta kasama. Konting tanduay light, buo ang kalooban.
Tanduay Light. Gaan ang tama, gaan ang may kasama. Drink responsibly.
Bye, buhag-haggard hair! Hello, Cream Silk Vitamin Boost! Pinalaki with 30% more versus 10 ml Unilever sachet for all day no buhag-hag. It's a non-conditioning shampoo and with regular use for up to 24 hours. Mag-Cream Silk Vitamin Boost every day!
Uy, ano raw yun? Kaya raw nilang ayusin yung PhilHealth registration mo, pero may bayad? Nako, huwag kang maniwala dyan. Fixer yan. Hindi ka sigurado dyan. Huwag magpapaloko sa Fixer. Huwag basta ipagkatiwala ang personal mong impormasyon. Makipag-transact sa pinakamalapit na PhilHealth office para sa registration, updating, at pagbabayad ng inyong contributions. Bumisita sa www.philhealth.gov.ph para hindi mabiktima ng scammer.
Whirlpool Appliances brings you a new era of home living, where we are all about sensing what matters. Elevating your lifestyle has never been easier. From Whirlpool washers that adapt to your laundry needs, to refrigerators that extend the freshness of your food items. As an American pride for over 110 years, Whirlpool is dedicated to creating innovations that truly matter. Experience the Whirlpool Sixth Sense innovation. Whirlpool, sensing what matters today. Making your world a little easier. Whirlpool.
You're still listening to koolNews at Core. Let's get into the showbiz headlines now, as Jeannie Kim of Blackpink has decided to pursue legal action against defamation and sexual harassment and malicious slander publications about her, as well as false claims impersonating her father. The K-pop star's label agency OA Entertainment released a statement on Friday, September 6, saying they are aware of the fake news and illegal publications about Jeannie's alleged father. Recently, there have been continuous fake news and illegal publications containing false information impersonating the artist Jeannie's father. We would like to firmly inform you that these claims are entirely false and have no connection to the artist Jeannie, it read. The agency affirmed that they will take the necessary action against individuals responsible for disseminating the false information. We urge everyone to be cautious about purchasing such illegal materials and to avoid any harm from these false claims. We are taking legal action against those responsible for spreading these falsehoods, including pursuing criminal charges for defamation and obstruction of business through our law firm, stated the label. Genie's agency also underscored that they would take strong legal measures on posts of defamation, sexual harassment, and malicious slander against the K-pop singer. We are also pursuing legal action against individuals responsible for defamation, sexual harassment, and malicious slander against our artist Genie. Such actions are clear crimes, and we will continue to take strong legal measures without leniency based on the collected evidence. We will remain committed to protecting the rights and interests of our artists, concluded the statement. Similarly, K-pop singer Yoon's agency at our area also recently issued a statement informing the public that they would take legal action against the defamatory comments that have received an intolerable level against their artist. Anne Curris sent her well wishes to her mom, Carmen, who has been confined to hospital for days due to an undisclosed condition. Carmen showed herself with the oxygen tube on her nose through her Instagram page on Friday, September 6. She also shared a photo of her hand with a cannula and a name tag. How long would it be? 3 days already here in the hospital, she said in the caption. Anning then expressed concern for her mom, wishing for the latter's recovery via the comment section. Aside from Annin, other celebrities who also extended their well wishes for Carmen were her fellow It's Showtime hosts Jehan Hilario and Jugs Juguta. Annin wrote, "Get well soon, Mama," and there are a lot, and we have the two common celebrities, which are two of them, which we mentioned earlier, "Get well soon po" and "Get well soon po tita," and the rest are the netizens. Just prior to this, Carmen had an asthma attack, which she disclosed to her Instagram page. It was not immediately known, however, if this was the reason for her hospitalization. And Big Yo withdrew one of the complaints they filed against social media users who allegedly spread false and malicious claims about the P-boy boy group members. One of the case respondents, Rachel Galang, personally apologized to the group in a conference where Big Yo's legal counsel, Attorney Georgie Alonso, and the media were present. Talsos puso akong humihingi ng tawad sa Big Yo, Star Magic, at sa lahat po ng fans ng Big Yo na nadapektuhan at nasaktan dahil sa aking nagawa, she said, as seen on TV Pocho on Friday, September 6. Voluntaryo akong pagpunta dito ngayon upang ipa-upload po sa inyo ang aking mensahe sa Big Yo na sila ring ipapayapa po ng aking isip at kalooban, she added. Galang said she shared a TikTok video in April that contained hate, bashing, and false accusations against the group. She noted that she immediately took down the clip, knowing that she has no proof for her claim and that she only made the content to slander the group. Ako po ay nagsisisi sa aking nagawa at gusto kong itama ang aking pagkakamali. Ito ay magiging malaking araw po sa aking kaya laging tatanan ang katagang think before you click, she underscored. The group accepted Galang's apology, saying they have done so in consideration of her mom, who was with her at the conference. Whoops. Okay. Tatanggapin po namin ang kanyang pag-amin ng pagkakamali. Bilang consideration na rin sa kanyang pamilya ay irong-rong na po namin ang kaso laban sa kanya, Big Yo member Galo Rivera said. Kayo paman, ipagpapatuloy po namin ang ibang mga kaso sa sinampa po namin. He clarified although he and Alonso did not expound on the other complaints. Star Magic also released a full statement regarding the matter on his Instagram page. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Cool News at 4. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you would like to share with us, you can get in touch with us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Carlo, and we will see you later for more news headlines with Cool News at 6. Good afternoon.